Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, October 11th. It's pretty early in the morning. Like sands through the hourglass, these are the days of our lives. Okay, sometimes when you try to be really proactive, which I try to be, to get you information, maybe I'm too proactive because then I get more information later and then I got to resend it to you. So here's where we're at. I'm going to try to cut to the chase. I received clarification last evening, this morning. I've been on the phone with my representatives who work directly with Humana. And if you read in there, although it's not super clear on this letter, Humana has to give us a 30-day notice as far as not allowing us to be agents and brokers and advocates for new enrollments, new applications. Okay. So got clarification. We have until November 9th, which is the date in that letter, to switch you guys to this $2.50 Humana drug plan, which was the video I sent out on October 1st, right? To all of my $0 WellCare, $0 Cigna clients, which are you guys, that it would probably be better to go to this Humana plan for a few reasons. If you're on WellCare, they outsource, they try to get you on their advantage plans. If you're on Cigna's going from co-pays to co-insurance. Where this Humana plan for $250 a month, I can be your agent, I can be your advocate, I can help if we need it. I've had hundreds of you already respond to that video that you want us to switch you over. And we've got you on a list ready to do that. Well, then we got this letter yesterday that said we couldn't be your agent, and I sent out a video yesterday afternoon, and I've already had some of you go, okay, I guess I'll stay on the $0 plan. But we're back to the video on October 1st. As long as we switch you between October 15th and November 9th, then we can still be your agent and your advocate on this Humana plan. So here's the bottom line. For all of you that responded to that video on October 1st, that you wanted me to be your agent, your advocate, you wanted us, you wanted Rob, you wanted Nikki, you wanted us all there for you, then we're going to do that after October 15th. We're going to switch you over to this Humana plan just like we were going to do. It's all going to be okay, I think. We're going to switch you over to this Humana plan just like we planned on doing from that October 1st video. Okay, we'll send you confirmations of that. If for any reason you do not want to be on the Humana plan, which you already agreed that you wanted us to be your agent and your advocate before, we can still do that. But if you don't, then you've got to let us know that. Keep in mind, friends, that you can make switches as many times as you want, October 15th to December 7th, and it's the last change that you make, that's the one that sticks. So if we switch you to this Humana plan and in November you decide, you know what, I don't really want that, I want to stay on the $0 WellCare or the $0 Cigna plan, we'll switch you back. Or $0 Health Spring plan, I guess now, because Cigna's going to Health Spring, right? We will switch you back. But if you've already said you want to be on the Humana plan, we're going to honor that and we're going to move you over because we do think this is the right call where we can still help you. And for any of you that are watching this again, going back to that first video, if you're on the $0 WellCare and $0 Cigna, you really want to think about going to this $250 Humana plan where we can still help you, but you've got to communicate that to us before November 9th so we can press buttons and get you switched over. After November 9th, they don't allow us to do it. You would have to do that yourself on Medicare.gov, calling Medicare, or on Humana.com and taking care of that yourself. I am so sorry for the changes. You get bedhead this morning, very little sleep last night, trying to figure all this out, trying to figure out how best to communicate all this stuff to you guys, trying to keep this as simple as possible in a world where simple doesn't really happen much anymore or make sense. So if you've responded to the 10-1 video that you wanted to be on this Humana plan, we're going to do that and we're going to switch you over. If for some reason you really don't, you got to let us know. but we're sort of back to that again. As long as we can be your agent, your advocate, and help you next year, then we want to do that. These are the last guys standing that are allowing us to do that. But if we don't do it by November 9th, then we can't. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Again, I'm so sorry I didn't have this clarification when I sent out that other video. Just trying to get you information as soon as it comes to me so that you're hearing it quick and timely. But if you have any questions, as always, call us, email us. We appreciate you all so much. We're so sorry for all the craziness that's happening out there. I think that's what I wanted to say. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.